Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be talking about some really positive news for Ferrari following the Bahrain Grand Prix. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on X at James's Pit Lane, I'll leave a link in the description, but let's jump straight into the video. So when you look at Ferrari's Grand Prix in Bahrain, Charles Leclerc finished P4 and Lewis Hamilton P5, but I do feel the team could have got a lot more in Bahrain, and the main reason they didn't was because of the safety car. Basically, the safety car came out with around 25 laps to go, and by that point, Ferrari had run the medium tyres twice. So they had a choice. Do you stop for softs or do you stop for hards? At the end of the day, you're definitely going to stop under the safety car. If you don't, you're missing out on a free pit stop. So Ferrari had that choice. If you go to the softs, it's a quicker tyre for sure, but can you get to the end? Because it's a long way to go and they're going to run out of grip quicker. Whereas if you go to the hards, it's going to be a lot easier to get to the end. And Ferrari ended up going for the hards, but it wasn't the best tyre to be on in Bahrain. I think Max Verstappen proved that pretty well. He went onto the hard tyres pretty early on in the Grand Prix. He came out behind the Haas of Esteban Ocon, who was on much older tyres. But Verstappen just couldn't get past him. I think we all expected Verstappen would just cruise up to his gearbox and just go past, but Verstappen couldn't do that, and he just got stuck there. And on the whole, multiple teams were struggling for grip on the hard tyres in Bahrain, but I can understand why Ferrari put them on when the safety car came out. I don't think they had much of a choice, really. And then when you think that the two McLarens in front of them had medium tyres on, there was no way Ferrari were going to be able to compete with them. So I think P4 and P5, given the circumstances, was the best they could finish. But I think if the safety car came out with, say, 15 laps to go, Ferrari could have gone to the softs. I think if the safety car didn't come out at all, Ferrari would have gone on to the softs to end the race. And I really do feel they could have finished much higher in P4 and P5 because their pace in the middle stint of the Grand Prix was brilliant. You know, when both drivers moved on to the medium tyres in the middle of the race, both Leclerc and Hamilton managed to make their way through the field with really strong pace and almost matched the lap times of leader Piastri, who was running in clean air. And then when you look at this data published by Planet F1, it actually shows that over 13 laps between lap 19 and lap 31, Leclerc actually averaged the quickest lap time of Piastri, Hamilton, Russell and Norris. And Hamilton was only marginally behind, with Piastri splitting the two Ferrari drivers. So it shows that Ferrari, had some really good pace on softer compounds of tyres. And I think if we go back and look at this table, I think what stands out to me is that Norris, he's 4 tenths down on Leclerc and Hamilton with his average on the medium tyres. So Ferrari really showing excellent pace in that middle stint of the Grand Prix. Now, as we know, Ferrari brought a major upgrade to the Bahrain Grand Prix. It was to do with their floor, and even though, in qualifying, Hamilton was only going P9, I think it's fair to say that in higher fuel loads, that car looks really, really good. So I think Ferrari may have found better balance and stability with their SF25 now, and Hamilton going from P9 to P5, I think that's a really good result from him. And Hamilton feels he's left Bahrain believing he's figured out how his Ferrari likes to drive. He told Sky F1, "I think what's clear is, us as humans, I guess we really get stuck in our ways. I think I've been driving a certain style and a certain way with the same team for such a long time, and I've moved to a new car, and it requires such a different driving style and settings. I'm using engine braking, which we've never used in my previous years. Much different brakes. This car just requires a much different driving style, so I'm adjusting to that, and I think I'm slowly getting it into my head." So it looks like Hamilton has found the secret of how his Ferrari likes to be driven. It looks like Ferrari have improved that car, and it looks like Ferrari could be in for a better season from this point. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.